We do have breaking news for you here at CNN on actually a story we aired just minutes ago that anti-Kremlin journalist reported killed in Ukraine is actually alive. Well, Fred Pleitgen joins us again from Moscow with more.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's going on here, Fred?
Yeah, I mean, it seems like a crazy turn of events. It seems as though all of this was part of an operation by the Ukrainian intelligence service, the SBU. In fact, there was a press conference that was going on or is still going on in Kiev right now, where Arkady Babchenko actually turned up at this press conference, which seems to have been with the head of the SBU, saying that, in fact, he was alive. And the head of the SBU, Vasyl Hrytsak, he put out a statement on the official SBU Facebook page saying, "I could have expressed condolences to Arkady Babchenko's family, but I will not do it. On the contrary, today I congratulate Arkady on the third birthday and invite him to this hall," obviously indicating that he was there. There's some media who are reporting that maybe the Ukrainian security service did this to try and foil some sort of plot that they believed might have been in the works against Arkady Babchenko. But it turns out that the information that pretty much all Ukrainian officials were putting out throughout the entire part of the day was just false, and that he was not dead, that he was in the protection of the Ukrainian intelligence services, and certainly had not been killed in front of his doorstep, as was reported by Ukrainian media and by Ukrainian officials. And it also turns out, Robin, that everything that the Russians said was correct as well, that they had nothing to do with it, and that they were being wrongly accused also by the Ukrainian prime minister, among others.
So, and just for our viewers, these are live pictures here. This is the press conference that's taking place now. He's hidden, I think his face is hidden behind these people, but
yeah,
he turned up alive at this press conference. It's going on now. It's puzzling. There are a lot of questions around this. I mean, but weren't we reporting that there were eyewitnesses? And again, I mean, the question, I know you've tried to explain it, but why do this?
So essentially what was said on the network that he works for, ATR, and also by some of the authorities as well, was that late last night he went out to go buy bread, because he didn't have bread in his apartment, that when he came back, he was shot in his back on his doorstep, that he was found by his wife, so that would have been one eyewitness, that an ambulance was called, so that obviously would lead to several more eyewitnesses as well, and that then on the way to the hospital that his heart stopped beating. That was one of the things that was also said as well. So, and one of the other things, by the way, Robin, that the authorities also did, I think it was the Ukrainian Interior Ministry, is they actually put out a sketch of someone that they believed might have been the perpetrator, obviously the would-be perpetrator. So it seems as though this was a fairly big operation to try and mislead and deceive, and certainly one that now we're seeing with this press conference and him pretty much being alive and well seems to have been a ploy.